What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video where I feel like this is extremely overdue. And as you see by the title of this, we are finally doing a what's on my iPhone 10. This phone came out, what, like 7 months ago? We're almost ready for a new phone, and I'm just now getting to the point where I'm making a video showing you guys what is on my iPhone 10. Now, if you're wondering why I sound like this, I can't tell if I sound weird or if it's just in my head, but I am sick, so I apologize for that. That's not stopping us from making videos. Now, normally I use a Tech 21 case because it's super protective and I'm super reckless, but I took my case off for a while and it was absolutely incredible. But then I found this case on Amazon and I thought it looked really cool. I don't actually know what it's called. It was like $12. I'll put a link in the description. Not very safe. I definitely don't feel like my phone is protected, but it looks cool. So let's get started to what's on my iPhone. Obviously, I have the normal messages. That is the top left corner. The most important thing, I love texting. It's always crazy when like I meet someone or I'm talking to someone and they're like, oh yeah, sorry, like I'm not great at texting. I'm like, how are you not good at texting? Then I have my photos. Calendar, the calendar is very important to me to have on the home screen because I never know what day it is. I don't have a normal 9-to-5 job, so like every day is a work day. Camera, also very important. Google Maps, clock, the weather. I'm going to San Jose today. Oh, I guess we should probably address my t-shirt. Do you guys think this is overkill? I had like a back and forth in my head on whether or not this was overkill, but Justine actually bought this for me when she went to her first ever Apple event at the Apple campus, and I thought now is the perfect time to actually wear it. Okay, next up we have the home kit. That's really important to me because I basically use that to control my apartment. Then we have the notes. I use my notepad basically for everything. Instagram, my favorite app. I feel like this is the perfect place for Instagram, and I actually checked my stats the other day of how much time I spend on there, and it is definitely the #1 battery killer on my phone, Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram, it's great. Apple Watch. Still wearing it, still loving it. I actually have to keep wearing it because now I have a tan line from the Apple Watch. Fitbit. I also still use my Fitbit. So I use the one that basically was discontinued, and I either have it like in my bra, like my sports bra, or like my pocket, and I zip it in because I can't wear, I mean, I can wear 2 watches, but I feel like as of right now, I still continue to use the Fitbit 1 until it breaks and it is discontinued. So I think if I want to buy it, I have to pay like an absurd amount of money. And I'm like, well, I don't know. But in the meantime, I still use my Fitbit app because I started using that 4 or 5 years ago and I'm addicted. So, trivia time. Health app, kind of use it. The wallet is great. I feel like I use the wallet mainly for like Apple Pay and like my Starbucks cards, and when I'm traveling, it's great to have my boarding passes right there. Snapchat, it's there. Settings, Tweetbot. People think I'm weird because I use Tweetbot. I started using that before I got verified. I use the other Twitter app, but not as much. I don't know, I just really like something about Tweetbot, and I'm the type of person that when I do something, change is really hard for me. Hue, like I said, this is great for my apartment and bedroom. All lights are on. It's true, they are. They also just recently updated the app, and I will say, it looks lovely. Wow. Wow. All right, then I have 2 dots. I'm on level 1479. So the Sonos app, I actually have 4 speakers. I have the Sonos soundbar, I have one in my bathroom, I have one in my kitchen, and I have another one in my room. And for me, the Sonos is incredible because I can control each room. Now I do have a HomePod, but I only have one. And they recently just added the stereo for the HomePod. So I'm not really sure if I'm gonna transition away from Sonos. I don't think so because I love it. I can control everything from my phone. I use it for my soundbar, my TV, and I really like Sonos. YouTube Studio. Spotify is my go-to music streaming app. I don't really use Apple Music. I tried, I stick with what I know. I'm a simple gal. TV, the TV is actually really cool. I use this a lot because I actually do watch a lot of things on my Apple TV and on my phone. So this is nice because it kind of syncs up everything in one spot to what you're watching, and you can just pick up right from there. I was watching Lost again. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, then we have Skillshare. Skillshare is actually something that I do want to talk about, and this video is actually sponsored by them as well. I have been trying to get better at photography, and not just photography, and also editing pictures. So there is a lot to learn, and when there's a lot to learn, I turn to the internet. So Skillshare is actually an online learning community where they have thousands and thousands and thousands of courses in business and tech and design, and there's so many categories. So this is what I've actually been using to get better with photography. So what's cool about this is the premium membership actually gives you unlimited access to all of these classes, and I also really like that you can download them and watch them later offline. So if I'm gonna be on a plane, I'm like, oh, I'll download a few of my favorite classes, and then there we go, I'm set. I can learn and pass time. So there are so many classes that I have been watching and learning. And since this is all experts, I mean, where else is better to learn than from the experts themselves? Capturing places and people. Wow. Let's watch a little intro.
My name is Amy Vitale, and I'm a photographer now a filmmaker.
So that's her intro, and then as you can scroll down, you can see everything that she has to offer. Oh, sunset shooting. Hello. That's my favorite thing.
I find actually it's much harder when there's so many people, there's so much busyness.
I'll put a link in the description. The first 500 people to use that will get 2 months free, and then after that it's less than $10 a month for a subscription. 100% worth it if you guys are looking to learn. I highly recommend it, and I'm also super excited to learn some more and then finally put my knowledge to the test. But until then, let's get back to our iPhone. So then I have Google Photos. I have this weird habit where my phone resets itself, and for some reason I don't use iCloud. So Google Photos has been good because it's been backing up my photos to that. Uber, Lyft. Slack is also really great. It's kind of like a proprietary team sharing app where you can chat with people, you can share files. It's just kind of like a nice place to have organization. So we've been trying to get better with organizing things for work and business. So that is something that we have been using. Reminders, I forget. So Rover is pretty cool. It's basically an app that lets you find a dog sitter. I also think they do other animals as well, but say I need someone to come walk my dog, or say I need someone to board my dog, or I want them to stay in my place and watch them. You can search a location and you can find people's profiles. I was literally like swiping through people's profiles being like, no, no, no. And then I finally found someone that I like. And then we have iBooks. I don't think I've opened that once in the past 4 years. Yelp, very important for finding food and more food. Twitch, for all of my streaming needs that I haven't done yet. iTunes Store. Sortly is also another incredible app that we have been trying to use for organization. Basically, I don't think I'm logged in so I can open it. So Sortly is kind of something that will help you literally just sort your life. So say you want to do inventory. We've been using this to do inventory for tech and gadgets and things like that. I'm not going to show you a real thing, but so basically you can organize your life and track things that you have. Maybe you're moving, maybe you're having a garage sale, maybe you just want to keep track of things that you have. You can also scan barcodes and then it just puts all the information of that product right in here. So if you're a little OCD about things and you like being organized, Sortly is actually really great. AMC Theaters, I go to the movies. Caffeine for my other streaming needs. OmniFocus. I haven't used this yet, but I think it's an app to also help me focus on tasks and get them done. Oh, shopping. Oh, this is the most expensive folder. Nordstrom, Target, Zappos, Lulu, Sephora, Ebates. Ebates is really great. So I have been using Ebates for quite some time now. Basically, Ebates just gives you cash back for shopping, and I do a lot of online shopping. So I have like a widget installed in my browser. So if I'm shopping, it'll literally just pop up and say activate whatever % cash back. I hit yes, and cash back literally goes into my account. And as you can see here, I have a lifetime cash back of almost $1,500. Thankfully, it doesn't tell you how much you spent to get that. There's gonna be links in the description to everything that I've talked about, but yeah, use my referral code and I think you get some money as well. Neiman Marcus, eBay, Bloomingdale's. Bloomingdale's is where I get most of my cash back. Bed Bath & Beyond, Saks, Best Buy. Pet Finder. This is where I go and I search to find a friend. And it's sad. I spend a lot of time on there just crying. GIF keyboard. I use that to send GIFs to my friends. HQ Trivia. I have been playing this for a year now and I still haven't won. Let me tell you something that's really cool about HQ Trivia. If you hold it down, you can change the icon. You can use my referral code. Shameless plug. Jiffy. Jiffy is actually something I've just recently been getting into. I want to make GIFs. I only have one right now on my profile, but I will be making more. Then we have the official Twitter app. Lightroom, like I said, been trying to get into Lightroom and editing. Soothe. Soothe, basically you can order a massage and they show up at your house. It's incredible. Maps, DJI Go 4 for all my drone needs. Play Memories, it's great. That's what I use for all of my Sony cameras to connect to them. I can send photos, I can control the camera with my phone. Prime Now, it's how I get all my groceries. It comes right to me within an hour or 2 hours. State Farm, Postmates, it's how I survive. TV remote, I actually use this to control my Apple TV instead of the other remote, so I just use this, connect to my Apple TV. I can control it with my phone. Swarm, it used to be Foursquare. Basically, you just check into places and that's it. Apple Music, OpenTable, you can use OpenTable to make reservations for dinner. The YouTube app, the Activity app. I love the Activity app because I have like a bunch of friends who have Apple Watches and I like to compete with them and hopefully beat them in activity. Period Plus, I think you can figure out that one. Travel. Okay, here we have all of my things for travel. Hawaiian, Southwest, United, Virgin, JetBlue, Airbnb, I use that all the time. Hotels.com. Is it VRBO or Vrbo? I say Vrbo. It's also kind of like an Airbnb if you're booking a place to stay. Google Translate, very important when traveling abroad because I'm an idiot and I don't speak any of the languages. Blacklane is something that I use to book car services if I don't want to depend on Uber, so I can book a car service. I know they're coming to pick me up at a certain time. I've used that for a long time now and it's been actually really incredible. And American. Disneyland. Insta361, I know my sister is going to be doing a video on that, but the Insta361 is basically this 360 camera that is so cool, and the app is also really incredible. I'll probably also do a video on that, so stay tuned for that, but not right now. Health. 5K Runner basically teaches you how to run a 5K from, it's like couch to 5K. It takes you through, I think it's 8 weeks. You can do it at your own pace though. Peloton. 30-day fitness, I haven't done this yet, but I would like to do the 30-day fitness. My Fitness Pal, I used that a long time ago when I was on my weight loss and fitness journey. Kind of was like tracking my calorie intake and my fitness and all of that, so that really helped. Lose It, also kind of similar, tracks your calorie intake, food, and things like that. 10K Runner, well, it's like the 5K Runner, but for a 10K. Washos, I'm embarrassed to admit this, but it's actually an app where they come to your car and they wash your car and they clean it and you don't even have to be present. I know, but hey, if it's available, I'm gonna use it. Disneyland, it's just the Disneyland app because I love Disneyland. Google Drive for uploading files, Bitmoji, Dunkin' Donuts, obviously. All Trails is really great because as you guys know, I'm into hiking, so if I'm looking for a trail or a hike, I just type in the zip code and it gives me all types of information of where I can hike. It'll tell you if it's easy, if it's hard, if it's moderate. People can review it and upload pictures, so that has actually been super helpful in trying to find new hikes. Zillow, I like to look at real estate. PhotoFox, I'm not actually sure what PhotoFox is. Airtable is actually really great. It's kind of like Excel on steroids, but it's online, so it can be like a collaborative type of thing. So Justine and I have been trying to get better with filming and organizing in video ideas. So it's really cool if you guys are trying to be organized and have that type of like online collaborative space. It's really great. Saucy, because sometimes you just need alcohol to be delivered to your door. MIP! I posted a video with MIP. It's a little robot that I bought on Amazon. If you missed that, you can check out that video. Amazon, the reason why I buy too many things. Cookie Jam. Cookie Jam's great, another game I play, followed by the Fortnite mobile game. Then we have the B&H Photo. More gadget and camera shopping. Then we have Hulu and Xfinity and Netflix. Those are just some things that I use to watch shows. I would say I use Netflix the most and then Hulu. Xfinity, I kind of use my sister's account because I don't have that, so I use her account. Coffee Bean, because I go to Coffee Bean a lot. Nest, I have a Nest camera where I can watch Maddie. Usually he's just sleeping. Duolingo is actually incredible. I tried to learn German in 2 days and I didn't learn German in 2 days, but I did learn a little bit. Sonicare, because my toothbrush has Bluetooth and it will tell me my brushing patterns. Of course I have a pizza folder. Fresh Brothers, Domino's, Pizza Hut. The essentials. Land Rover remote, I can control my Range Rover. From here, I can lock it, I can find where it is. Let me tell you how many times I've had to find where I parked my car. DocuSign, it's just good for signing contracts on the go. Zagster is actually a cool thing. You can rent a bike from the phone and just like take it and like you pay for it and then you like put it back. And that's actually all that's on my iPhone. There is another page because I know people are gonna be like, what's on that other page? That's a secret. Lots of like financial and other things that I can't tell the internet because that would literally be the dumbest thing I could do. So anyway guys, that's finally what is on my iPhone 10. We finally did it. If you guys have any cool apps or suggestions, let me know in the comments because I'm always looking for more fun apps to use. And I really do appreciate you guys watching this video to the end. I hope you're having a great day. There are links in the descriptions to some of the things I talked about if you guys want to learn more about that. And I will see you guys again next time.